Ayami South African Gaming Channel, and today we are back. Yes, it is part 4, yes guys, and it is gonna be insane. I can see where this is heading. I'm really scared to actually see what the ending of my playthrough is gonna look like, since my choices have been all over the freaking place. But this is Tokyo Dark, and I am thoroughly loving this game. It's like a hidden gem I didn't know existed until I was browsing through Steam the one day. I was like, hey, what's this? I like these type of investigation games. I used to play them quite a lot when I was younger. So let's just get down to it. Let's go continue and see where did we just stopped off. We spoke to the Yakuza boss, if I'm not mistaken. This music's pretty loud, as you can hear, so I'm just going to adjust a little bit down. It doesn't overwhelm my voice itself, because sometimes my voice gets like locked away in the sound. So let us leave here quickly so it's quiet, so you can actually hear me for a little bit. Hopefully not too bad. Do, 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 do. Okay, cool. Let us have a look, see what we got, Okay, we still got... Okay, we can't go there. And go there. We can only go here. We can't go anywhere else. Eh? We can only travel to this one location. Okay, well, we can only go here, but we're going back to the original place. I think this is, oh, why is it flickering like that? That's scary. This is the original place where we started, so we can always have a little chat-see to our favorite lady in here. Oh no, we're going to do the pin, right? Okay, so I can actually enter there. I can enter here. Let me just see something. I want to close the door. Okay, so I can't enter the Butterfly Club, but I can enter Dazio's place. Okay, so we're here with Dazio, but it doesn't look like we can actually do anything as far as I can see. You can come in here, but there's no options to actually do anything. So I'm not too sure why we would actually come in here, unless there's something else that we're missing. So, yeah. So we couldn't do anything with you. Here's the locked door that we need to go in, but we're not going to go in there right now. I just want to see if there's this guy in here we can chat to. If he's still around. I do not see him, so again, we don't have anything to do there. And we cannot go back into the sewers. So let us input our code. I took a picture of it last time, so it looks like we don't have to type it in and remember it, so that's a little good. Huh, it worked. Looks like Asumi's tip wasn't a lie. Okay, so well, we're gonna enter inside that house and pray. Whoa, what a stench! I know that smell. Anyone who worked homicide long enough knows it. We're losing some sanity here. Okay, so we got open, kick, pick, lock. Okay, let's just see what the other door is first. Oh, we can actually pick on majority of them. I don't know which one is he's one, unless this is all he's. Oh, let's pick lock it. I can't seem like the inside of this lock has been lifted off. Okay, so I can't open it. It seems to be locked. Can't open it. Okay, so if I kick the door, it didn't move at all. Must be reinforced. Okay, so I can't open that one at all. So let's try door number 2. The hairpin isn't catching on anything. This isn't gonna work. Let's try open the door. Oh no, good. Something is holding it from the other side. Okay, try kick the door. Damn it, that did nothing. And that hurt my foot. Oh, there's a body here. Hello. inside is nasty. Who's this dude? Is this the guy we've been looking for? That's gonna fuck up my sanity, I can just see it. This is the source of the smell. Alright. The body's in pretty bad shape. Whoever did it took long enough to the corpse. The internal organs have been disturbed, may be removed. What's this? There's a paper bag with a name written on it. Did Rena do this? I just lost my 10 sanity right there. Okay, so we gotta get through this door. Nothing's changed, just the door. Okay, so I can't do anything in here now. I just have a bad feeling about this now. They see with the lights now. Nothing to see here. Where's this noise coming from? Oh lord, it had to be the door with the little fingerprints on it. Oh lord, hello. Listen. It sounds like something is trying to escape from the inside. Okay, well, let's touch the door and see. The rattling stopped. Why? Enter. Woo, boy, we're gonna enter this. Okay. Got ourselves some... Oh, damn. Shots of various girls. All of them taken in this room. They don't look like the professional headshots of an agency would take. They all look so sad and young. I got a pretty good idea what these pictures were used for and the type of people they might have been sent to. Reina? So it's true to think that you were kept in a place like this? What happened to you? Huh? Something is happening. You're back early? Yeah, I don't feel well. I think I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. Ruby? Don't ignore me. Lately it's been the same excuses over and over. I don't know what you're talking about. Ruby, my sweet little Ruby. You think because that one song was a hit you could just stop working? That money all gone, sweetheart. We spent it all trying to get you a record deal. Don't you think it's unfair to eat my food and stay here for free without doing any work, Ruby? Hey, stop crying. Stop crying! I'm talking to you. Sob, please. I didn't mean it. I'll do another song. I'll make it up to you, I promise. I just don't want to. That's exactly why I'm setting up all these meetings for you. You make the right impressions with these guys and you'll take you places. Speaking of which, I got a call a little while ago from Massa. Know what he told me? He told me you were being a little disagreeable with him last night at his place. You know what, that he's one of our best clients, don't you? The thing he can do for you girls is, well, I shouldn't even need to tell you. Oh god, look at this, look at the background. There's a fucking moth staring at me right there. I didn't even notice that till now. I sent you to him because he said there was something special about you. In fact, he said out of all the girls, yeah, he particularly wanted to meet you. I did you a big favor by making that happen. Then you compensate my generosity by sitting in a room crying and telling me you don't feel well, or whatever excuses you're going to come up with next. I can't. He tried to... I don't care what he tried to. Jeez, he's back. You should have let him. No, you don't just let people do whatever they want. Jeez, guy. When I took you in, you were vulnerable. Tiny girl who was already failing in school, but I saw your potential. I could already tell how pretty you'd be when you were older. That's all those men care about. How I look. So what? You think I took you in because how smart you were? You're an idol. You're supposed to be looked at. Most men would fall over themselves to meet a pretty girl like you, but you ruin it for everyone when you sit there crying. What are you doing? I'm sick of looking at an idol, Ruby. You made me do this. Wow, okay, that's crazy. I'm scared to even look at what's on the screen, but let's have a look-see. Yeah, there's Reina. It says look away. Okay. Probably her song. Pretty good though, eh? Okay, so that's that. And if we look away, that just ends that. So there's nothing else in here. We can look at it again, but it just plays the song. Okay, so we can exit. I just don't know what's going to be waiting for us outside, yeah. Okay, so that's room 1. It sounds like there's something going on in the other room. Yeah, it's this last room. The noise stopped. I'm scared to see what's going to be happening in here. Okay, there's Raina there. Damn it, Ruby! I can't stand to see you like this. You're not going to feel better staying cooped up in here. Listen, I got the photo shoot lined up tomorrow. The one with Masa. Are you listening? Don't make me go back. I don't want to go out. Let me stay here. What's wrong with you? Please, please, don't make me. I'm afraid to go. As far as I can tell, all you're afraid of is success. I'm falling over myself to make sure you are a star. But you'll never get anywhere if you lock yourself away. What? You're not going to say anything. You can't treat me like this. I gave you your name, your music, and your damn near everything else. Oh, but you think you're special, right? Let me break it to you, honey. You're not. There's loads of other girls in the business just like you. They'll do what they have to without complaining about it. They understand how important it is to keep clients happy, and I'm sorry if not all the butterflies and flowers, but you're not so naive little girl anymore. You're a woman now. Hey, Earth to Ruby. I'm trying to give you some advice here and you're not even listening. Raina, my name is Raina. What you just say? Raina? Who's that? Oh yeah, that was your name of some pathetic little foster girl I picked up. You want to go back to being her? Just say the word and I'll throw you out there myself. Jeez, this guy's a sleazebag. So happy you did get murdered, but anyway. If you think you got it bad, let's count the seconds between hitting those sheets and being back in foster care or dead in some gutter. Not so talkative now, are we, Raider? Or is it Ruby? The girl who was successful, the girl who could make it if she just do what she was told. Sorry, I'm sorry, I lost my temper. But you gotta see things my way. You were special, you know that? I saw so much potential in you. Such a beautiful young girl. I wanted to raise you up and show you what life could be. Then you rejected me and everything I could offer you. It's a damn shame. You're still pretty, Ruby. So pretty, but not when you mope around. Look, I get it. You're a teenager and you want to cry it out, right? Fine. But when you're done with that, you're going to go back out there. You think I want to send you all the way to those little meetings with Massa and the guys like him? I'd rather you were successful so we didn't have to do that. I'm on your side. If you worked harder, you wouldn't have to do such things like this. Stop. Stop crying. You're not a child anymore. Stop. I just want to go home. Home? Ha ha ha. Where do you think you are? You are home. This is as good as it gets. Going to get a girl like you. Tomorrow you're going to go with Massa and do whatever he tells you to do. You'll stop this crying and you'll start making some money. Just maybe it was a mistake to think you'd end up being special. Turned out you're just another disappointment, another whore. Oh my lord, this guy. Let us call people things like that. Wow. No man. That's bad. So what do we got here? Look. There's something lying on the mattress. It's a newspaper article dated October 24th, 2004. Huh? The article's title, One Hit Wonder by Ruby Commits Suicide. That can't be, that was over 10 years ago. Her name was withheld from the press, but her picture is there. According to the article, went to her room and found it locked. He called for her, she didn't answer. I thought she must have been tired, he said. She's been working hard on a new song. He only forced the door when he noticed the smell where he found her hanging from the rafters. She hung herself almost 2 days before. What the fuck? This is twisted shit. What? Probably in this room. There's more. Though Mr. and Mrs. had adopted her before, Ruby was not made work love being an idol more than anything in the world. Her song Look For Me will go on sale again this month, and with all the sales going to various suicide prevention charities. I've read enough. The sadness that's in this room is the same awful feeling I felt in the sewers. Is it, Reina? Is this what I'm supposed to see? Oh, that's crazy. Shit. Well, then we still got the next door, probably. Middle door? Oh, I don't see anything else. His body's cleared. Okay, cool. Shit. I feel sick. That monster. How many girls has he passed around and abused before he was murdered? And Reina, she looked the same as she does now. 16-year-old, a child. He had her locked up and tried to take the back control, and the only way she could, only she came back. And all the pain and suffering came back with her. When I was in that room, I could feel it, like it was my own, and not my first time. The dark was steeped in it. As soon as I realized it was like the air changed, I could sense a pulse now, like a heartbeat following me. I feel like the dark has changed, but there's more to do. The collector said the mask was a tool to navigate the dark. I need to go and find what I can. Hot damn. Okay, well, that's that. I can't go to anything else here. I can enter here, but he didn't want to talk to me earlier, so I still can't talk to him. Okay. I couldn't go into the butterfly club. Shit, okay, so I can't go there. Oh, hold on, can't go there. Can't go there. Can't go to my apartment. So the only place I can go back to is where it all began. Where it all began. I came here to find out about the mask, but there's something I gotta do first. 6 months ago, I sent one girl to the morgue and very nearly killed another. Since then, I thought of coming here to apologize to my countless times, but couldn't will myself to see her and face with my failure. I think of the fear and the hurt in her eyes, and I feel nothing but shame. For my own peace of mind, I need to tell her the truth about that day and about how I lost control. Hopefully she can find it in herself to forgive me enough to help me with my investigation of the mask. Wait, it's fall. Why are the cherry blossoms blooming? It's like nothing's changed since that day. Oh goodness. Okay, train station. I don't think I can look at anything, yeah? Oh, it's you! You? I was reading the papers and I saw your picture. And then I saw the picture on the TV news. And maybe the 7chan message boards after I looked you up, cough. I'm sorry. I was curious. I remember meeting you and I couldn't believe it. It's like I met a celebrity or something. Oh, of course it's not good or anything, but you know, you never know your meets in the business. Everyone always seems so unassuming. I mean, that's not to say any of it was your fault or anything. Okay, so the message boards are pretty bad. There's a lot of bad stuff on there, like, wow, pretty wild stuff. Are you done? Alright, sorry, yes. Hello again. Okay, let's talk about the cherry blossoms. What's going on with all the weather here? It's fall. Why are the cherry blossoms out? It's beautiful, isn't it? There's a species of cherry tree, the Prunus, the Sabartelia autumnalis. Oh shit! Wow, that sometimes blooms twice a year. At least that's what it says online. Who'd have thought we would have them here? Well, I'd say, but they only seem to be in this part of town. Lucky, huh? A cherry blossom tree that blooms in fall? I've never seen it. Are you sure you've got the facts straight? It seems impossible. Impossible? Do you doubt my botany expertise? Impossible would be the season started reversing themselves, don't you think? Yeah, it certainly feels that way. Huh? You say something? Why the glum face? Anyway, I hope to take advantage of weather and go to a picnic or something. The blossoms look so peaceful. Don't they put your mind at ease? Okay, so let's talk about Mai's grandmother. Is Mai's grandmother still at the near house? You want to see her? Well, she's still around, I suppose. I see the comings and goings, all the people around here. I don't see her getting out much though. Oh yes, that reminds me. When you were last here in April, did she, I don't know, give you something? I'm not accusing you of course. I just heard that there was an important artifact that went missing last spring. Isn't old and losing her faculties a bit. Maybe she gave it to you by mistake? Can you remember anything like that? The mask. Oh, so you do know what it is. That's a relief? Wouldn't want to think something important was stolen by some riffraff, right? So do you know when they'll return it? You will have to ask HQ about that kind of thing, sorry. I did, I contacted them several times. They said they didn't know anything about it. They said they didn't even have it. You don't think they're lying, do you, detective? They wouldn't lie about something like that. Something so precious this town would have? I'm sure whoever you talked to was mistaken. Yes, they must be. Be it. I mean, I'll keep trying though. Enjoy your time in... Where's Mai? I'm looking for Mai. Have you seen her? Oh, you're looking for Mai again, huh? Are you sure that's a good idea? She was pretty upset about the happenings the last time you were here. I mean, I've barely seen her leave since then. Maybe it's best that you leave her alone. It's important I talk to her. I suppose she'll be at the shrine that's down the street like usual. Mai's very important to this town. Please don't upset her too much. We all want everything to go back to normal. Okay, that's to leave and this to exit. Uh-oh. Go away! No visitors! Okay. Yeah, the crow is still here. To the shrine where it all began. There's my... Cherry blossoms fall gently on my feet. As I approached the family shrine, in front of me was Mai, still dressed in the outfit of the shrine maiden. She had seen me approach and stood there frozen and terrified. The same helplessness look on her face as when she had a knife to her throat months before. This time it was me she was terrified of. We were the only two people at the shrine, yet I couldn't shake the feeling being followed. A familiar presence watching me from the shadows. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, we're not killing her. I'm clicking nothing. I'm just gonna stand here and wait for the counter to click down. No! I won't do it! Why now? Why her? I don't have to do what you say. I'm not your puppet. I can choose. You! The detective from before? Why are you standing there? It's over? I'm fine, sorry to scare you. I'm here to talk to you. I've never been good to apologies. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. I've been meaning to talk to you ever since that day. I should have come sooner. You're here to apologize now? I didn't hear from anyone in 6 months. The police only talked to me once, and then everyone here started avoiding me, like acting like something never happened. I guess that makes me the last person you want to see right now. After that, I'm sure some police came by and told you that I was only following procedure, but that's bull. Police in this country don't go around shooting people. I didn't feel myself and lost control, putting you at risk. Sounds vague to say I lost control at such a crucial time, I bet. But that's the truth. The truth? It's strange, isn't it? The cherry blossoms, I mean. It's silly, but every time someone comes here and says how beautiful they are, I get so mad. It's like they don't even understand my feelings at all. But that's selfish, huh? It's not like I want everyone to suffer along with me. I can imagine the only other would understand you, Detective. Your name is Itō, right? It's so quiet here. It's hard to imagine that something like that day in April really happened in a place so peaceful. But it did. I know you and your partner were only doing what you could do to save me, but I wish I could have helped. I felt so helpless. At least you told me the truth, thank you. You know, I asked Grandma about the mask the redhead girl was after, and she denied knowing anything. But it was a lie. I found one of her old journals at the shrine, and she wrote that the mask was important and to be hidden away. Why would she lie to me? I'm sick of everyone trying to protect me by covering everything up. Grandma hasn't been the same since that day. Either she shuts herself in that old house and mumbles to herself about darkness and purity. I'm so worried about her. My gut tells me that the mask has something to do with it. I'm sorry, listen to me, rambling away. I bet you don't even care about that. The truth is, I think you're right about the mask having something to do with all this strangeness. I actually came here to ask you about it. You think so too? Then let me help you. I don't know anything, but maybe it does. Oh, sorry. He's my brother. That was a Takashi, my brother. He used to live here with me and Grandma, but then he left first chance he got. We talked on the phone all the time, but he refused to come back and visit. I get the feeling he knows something and I don't. He won't even tell me about how my parents died. Where does your brother live now? He's an instructor at the Kendo Dojo in Osaka, in Tokyo. I hear he's a big shot in Kendo world. It sounds like he's in a good place to start. Do you think he'll speak to me? You can try. He's never been very good at opening up to strangers though. It's worth a shot. Thanks for helping me, Mai. See if I get closer, nothing happens. I hate the way the music goes like that. Yo, it's freaky. Okay, so we're heading off to the new location now. Okay, so we got ourselves a new location there, but we can't go anywhere else. Okay, so let's travel to Osaka and have a look-see. My investigation up to the point led me to believe that finding Takashi would be difficult and convoluted, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Turns out his Kendo Dojo was well regarded as a popular training spot for a few national champions and several of the city's police officers. The latter made me nervous. The information I was asking for is sensitive, and I don't want the word of my investigation finding its way back to HQ. A few misfired questions could end with the officers knocking on my door. So worse, Yokomura himself calling me up. I had to be cautious. Uh-oh. Inside is the interior of a traditional tea shop, but it doesn't seem like anyone's in there recently. Ooh, here's a place. Some food, maybe? Buy some octopus balls. Hello there! Would you be interested in buying some of our finest in Tokyo? This isn't the cheap stuff you buy at a food stand at a festival. They will make you question everything you knew about octopus in a ball form. Who can say no to that sales pitch? Sure, I'll take some. Looks so delicious. Yummy. Wow, you're right. This must be the best I've had. Thank you, miss. Best on the old islands. Okay, so provisional and thing. Oh, fuck. Yeah, wait. Let me just check my stats here quickly. Sanity's over there. Okay. Some people in outfits. Listen. Hello there. Is there something we can help you with? Huh? I don't speak English. Wait, Japanese? Your Japanese is perfect. As a college professor, it wouldn't be. It will probably be out of a job. I'm no college professor, but I work in Japanese software company, so I may have a bit of trouble too. Huh? Don't look at me. I just live here. Well, not in Tokyo, in the suburbs. Whoa! I think you guys might speak Japanese better than I do. I mean, sorry, I never would have thought. Would you prefer to speak in English instead? No, I mean, no, please. Japanese is fine, sorry. I wasn't meaning to be nosy. I guess I don't see people wearing yukata this late in the year. Is there a festival or something? Huh, no. We came to Osaka every year, and the yukata became part of the tradition after a while. Guess it makes us stand out more than we already do, huh? Don't knock tradition, Tony. Admit my legs are a little cold, though. Make excuse to leave. You guys came here every year. You must know the area pretty well by now. I'm looking for a kendo dojo where Takashi works. It should be in this area. Why does that name sound so familiar? Oh right, he's the kendo instructor at the dojo right behind us. People say he's some kind of prodigy. I wouldn't be surprised if he became a master in time. Supposedly he's very particular about who he trains. I suppose he doesn't want to waste his time with people who aren't serious. Makes sense when you think about it. When how good he is, he must get tons of wannabe kendo masters coming to him. Seems like he trains a lot of police too. In the time we've been standing here, I've seen a few come in and out. All that. I think he's still in his 20s. For someone so young, he must be under a lot of pressure. No kidding. I've heard talk of his interdepartmental kendo tournament. It's become a matter of pride for the different regional departments. I wish my work did martial arts competitions between departments. Nothing would work unspoken tension between me and my boss quite like a smack to the jawline. Police fighting each other, huh? That must be pretty brutal. I mean, I guess police in Japan don't really have to use force all that much though. Yeah, anyway, how do you know so much about the dojo anyway? I mean, I live in... and I don't know anything about the specifics about it. You see, it says right here in the dojo flyer. He was out here about 10 minutes before he came out handing them out. Kinda seemed a little prickled, so we didn't talk to him though. It would have been much cooler if we'd known about it from the top of our head. But we're glad that we were able to help you regardless. Sigh, makes me feel like a little silly now trying to learn about him from a flyer. Considering he trains so many police, I'm surprised I never heard of him until now. Are you associated with the police somehow? Who, me? No, of course not. I'm an investigator, see, like a private detective. Listen, if anyone comes by asking about a female detective, just, sorry, I don't speak Japanese, right? Exactly, I appreciate it. Anyway, I should get going. Sorry to bother you. Thanks for the information, guys. Our pleasure. Good luck at the dojo. Let us know if you learn any kendo tricks. The men in the department always puffed out their chests when they talked about the kendo competitions like it was going to impress me or something. Never paid much attention. Still, it's strange that someone related, however faintly, to the mask had yet another tie to an old life. Takashi seemed like an interesting guy, but very serious and not keen on strangers. At least I didn't have to use any English. That would have been a disaster. Okay, so this is the dojo here. Gotta be very careful now what I do here. Takashi, who are you? A friend of mine. You're a friend of my sister's? You expect me to believe that? A little old, don't you think? Gee, thanks. Really, you think I wouldn't recognize you? You're the officer who was at the shrine in April who almost got her killed. And now you're here lying about it, pretending to be a friend, to no doubt to get something from me? Don't look so shocked. Your little deception was easy to read, it's all. After your issue in, I heard Mai crying over the phone every night for a month. Don't bother her anymore. Now get out of here before myself or one of my other fellow officers have to throw you out. Oh lord, that I just screwed up, didn't I? Yeah, that went badly. Well, that didn't go well. Maybe Mai will know how to soften her brother up. Okay, well. Yeah, those guys are not gone. Wait, is that the tea shop? Is it not open? No. Well, I guess we're going back to Mai. Unless if she's still at the shrine, she probably could have gone home. I think I managed to find your brother. He didn't exactly seem happy to see me. Yep, you found Big Brother. Alright, he's been protective of me ever since we were little. I know I probably overstepped my boundaries, but would you be willing to come talk to him? I don't think he'll tell me anything on my own. You want me to help? You know, seeing that you again really got me thinking. I decided that even if everyone's trying to hide it, I can't sit here and ignore what's happening. I need to understand why my family has been acting so strangely. Even my own brother is keeping me in the dark. I'm sick of it. Sure, I'll come with you. If I went alone, he'll probably pat me on the head and send me on my way. But if you're there, I'm sure he'll tell me about my parents, the mask and everything. Are you sure that's what you want? Sometimes not knowing is better, Mai. No more stupid little Mai. I'd rather be hurt and know than happy and ignorant. But before we go, let's check on Grandma. These days, if she doesn't know where I am, it can really set her off. Alright, we'll make a quick stop at her house. Thanks, Mai. Wait, is there any little cats? Collectible cats anywhere? No collectible cats that you can see? I'm not too sure what they do. No more collectible cat. Keep my eyes open. Why is it crow here now? A dead crow lays in the middle of the street. The small body is in a bad state of decay. Covered in dried blood, the maggots have begun eating at its remains. Okay, that wasn't there before. I said no visitors! Leave me alone! Grandma, it's me. Please open the door. Mai! Oh Mai, it's you! Please come in. Yes, come in. Uh-oh. Wait! What is she doing here? It's okay, Grandma. She's here to help. Help? Ha! Don't make me laugh. You were supposed to help me, remember? I felt something and you were going to free me from the past. Free you? Are you talking about the mask? Do not discuss that horrible thing here. No matter how far you go, I can still feel it, like needles in my skin. Needles in my skin, dragging me to it. In my dreams, I can still see that place. Have you seen it too, Detective? A dark place where those were lost reside. I'm so old and have wasted so much time, and yet the pain won't go away. My poor Imoko. I miss her so much. If only I could have found her. Imiko, you mean Mom? Find her? What are you talking about? She's gone. Takashi told me she died after I was born. Yes, of course, you shouldn't be asking such things, Mai. If it weren't for this woman, you would be safe at that shrine. No, Grandma, you're wrong. I'm not safe while everyone lies to me. I'm going to see Takashi. If you don't tell me the truth, he will. Mai, listen to yourself. You must stop. Opening the door to the past will solve nothing. Ever since you were little, I've done what I could to protect you and your brother. Please don't go down this path. You look so much like her, you know, your mother. You know, Detective, perhaps my granddaughter is too naive to see it, but you can't hide it from me. I know what you've seen and what you think you're able to do, but keep my family out of it. We've suffered enough. You don't know anything about me, and besides, I'm not the one hiding things from my family. Tell me, do you know the story of what is a guy? What? Fuck. Grandma, this again? I'm sure Aito's not interested in hearing some old myth. Really? We should get going. Stay right there though. I told you this story so many times you don't seem to grasp its importance. I think it would be of use to this woman to hear it. I think I've heard of this story before. With the first, the gods known to us as Kami. In the legend, it dropped the ocean waterfall from jeweled spear and created the islands of Japan. When they descended to our lands, they brought their love and devotion with them to the realm of mortals. Had many children, the deities of nature that inhabited the natural world all around us. For a time, life was peaceful. However, as gave birth to the coming of fire, she was horribly burnt and suffered mortal wounds. As she lay dying and faced with her mortality, the new Kami were born from her suffering. Kami that hid away from the light. When he passed away, was insoluble, and in his rage, he struck down the child that killed his love. Unable to accept her death, he vented deep underground. Yomi no Kai. What? Kunai. What? Yeah, I don't know. The land of the dead. Half blind and distraught with grief, he wandered the darkness until he finally heard the voice of his beloved. Though unable to see her face, begged to return with him. Replied that she would try and ask the gods permission to return to the land of the living. Incapable of retraining his desires to see his love, set he's aligned in order to look upon his lost love. What greeted him was a sight of a decaying, worm-eaten face. In horror, attempted to flee. Enraged, sent dark spirits to pursue him and dragged him back to her. After narrowly escaping, sealed the entrance with a great boulder. So you see, it is a mortality that brings suffering into the world, yet it is a perversion of the natural order. Being mortal means we must accept that we cannot control life and death. Detective, some things cannot be changed, and some doors should never be opened. You must stop. Grandma, you're talking about stories and myths. We're talking about real things. The story may be a myth, but there's truth within it. Can't you see that? The truth you pursue, the unnatural, the unclean. Heed my warning and stop this foolishness. I won't let you involve my family any further. First, those bastards take my Imiko, then you show up. Perhaps I've been punished for my sins. Mai, come here. Come here, my sweet child. We must keep you away from her. No, Grandma. I told you already I'm going to see Takashi. I'm an adult now. You can't tell me what to do anymore. No, you can't. You cannot go. We must protect our family from the outsiders, Mai. You're reopening old wounds. Leave us alone. Let us heal. Heal? You think I want to heal? I can't see how much these lies have hurt me already. You're the one wounding me, Grandma, not Ito. You're delusional. You tell us stories about coming spirits. Takashi might hide things from me too, but at least he makes sense. This time he's going to tell me the truth about everything. About Mom and Dad too. No, stop. I'll tell you how your parents, you can't, can you? You never told me how they died. The reasons always changed every time I asked. No, Mai, please. You must listen. They might be listening. They're still out there, and they haven't forgiven me. Can't you see that? They? What are you talking about? You're insane. I'm sorry I spoke to you that way. I'll be back to check on you soon. Don't go, please. Goodbye, Grandma. Wow. I'm sorry, she's gotten much worse since the last she saw her. No, it's fine. Why do you think she told us that story? But I don't know. It was kind of creepy, wasn't it? She was talking about it like she was really believed it. Come on, let's go see Takashi. Okay. We've seen quite a lot that's been happening right now. We're going to leave it over here for part 4. So now we do understand a little bit more of what is going on and the plight that Reina actually went through. I can't believe that side of things and how people could actually treat people like that. And also you see the whole thing, like, you know, she didn't have anywhere to go and he kept shutting her out, and, you know, at the end of the day she committed suicide itself. But now we don't know. We've seen her around here, so we don't know now what the dark is. Is it like a place where it's got trapped souls in it, where we need to free them? Is it the land of the dead? We don't know. But we will have to keep an eye out and watch it on the next one. We are making pretty good progress. Our sanity is still in between. It's stable. Our professionalism is straight. Our investigation is meticulous. Our necrosis seems to be relaxed, which is good. I think we need to go more into negative to actually feel the necrosis, so that's pretty good right there. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I think we've done just in 3 hours, 15 minutes or so. But yeah, we've had an entertaining time. So thank you guys for stopping by and checking this video out with me. Leave a like and comment down below what you guys think of the game so far. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What's interesting? What isn't interesting? What your thoughts are? What the outcome is going to be? I'm not 100% sure what our outcome is going to be just yet. And yes, do subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if you want to see future uploads in the future, do hit the bell icon. And we'll be uploading the next video as soon as we can. But this is part 4, and I've thoroughly enjoyed myself so far through tonight. It's been pretty interesting. I really want to play more, but it's going for 10 right now. And I am feeling a little bit tired, but it's been one amazing night. So thank you guys for stopping by. Do check out my other videos. There's quite a lot of content that I do in the channel. And do try to get stuff out as soon as I can, depending on how busy I get from time to time. But you guys have been awesome. You guys are amazing. I love you all. So stay safe out there. Happy gaming to you all. Peace out from me, Sean, and the Fallen Army. We'll check you on the next one. This one is Tokyo Dark Part 4. Can't wait to see what 5 is in store for us and how the game is going to come to an end. So, cheers. Have a great evening. Ada.